Well, it seems that in every generation of the church,
Today on the Johnny.
And we